Hey, what is going on, you guys? Thank you for joining me again on Christopher's Couch. I am Christopher, and today is a beautiful day. That sunlight is hitting me pretty nicely. But today, I'm here to review and react to this week's episode of Arrow, Season 5, Episode 16, Checkmate. What am I expecting from this episode is some hype-ass shit. I mean, last episode, we found out that Chase was the freaking Prometheus. We found out that he was Prometheus, and that this man has big plans. This man has huge plans for Oliver. So, the Green Arrow, same person. So, hopefully this episode we see some confrontation, and what I'm really hoping is, because you know they work together. He's the DEA, like they work together. So I wonder how that's gonna work out in the workplace. Are they gonna be friendly or what? But without further ado, let's get to it. Probably should take these earrings out.
He calls himself Adrian Chase.
I thought he was gonna have a better facial expression than that, though. Come on, son.
Let's go to work like things are normal, because newsflash, they ain't. Tell me something I don't already know.
Oh, I can think of one or two things. This is nice. Everything being out in the open now. All the cards on the table, as it were.
You got some nerve showing up here.
Why wouldn't I? I take my job very seriously. I thought my office had requested your verifications on the latest ComStat reports from the SCPD. What you been doing?
I'm gonna kill you. In ways it'll hurt.
Threatening a city official's a felony, Mr. Ramirez.
You think you're so clever, this isn't over, you son of a bitch.
I agree. In fact, I think we're just getting started. I want those ComStat verifications on my desk by tomorrow morning. Dog.
Somebody stop this man!
You can't just let that son of a bitch walk around here. We gotta do something.
Green Arrow was retaliating against this office for speaking out against his recent crimes. Mr. Mayor.
Oh my God. Oh my
This
God.
office is in complete agreement with DA Chase. This situation has become untenable. And I am determined to bring it to a just and successful end. I will not let anyone terrorize this city.
Shots fired.
And so I'm demanding that the Green Arrow turn himself in. He has 24 hours before I am ordering the SCPD to shoot on sight.
What the fuck is happening?
Any legal records you can find on Simon Morrison.
We know how this goes.
Hey. Hey, you okay, buddy? Need some medical attention or something?
Who the fuck is that? What?
You do realize how impotent you sound, right?
You think this is a game? I don't feel like playing anymore.
You don't have a choice, Oliver. If you kill me, you kill Susan. And she will be as dead as your mother. As
Damn!
as Laurel, as your friend Pioneer, probably. All dead because of you.
This nigga knows everything.
Kill me. Let's find out how much more loss you can take. Because I don't think it's much. I think that you're one loss away from being destroyed.
Chase say when he say sit, you sit.
Another way to handle it.
Damn! Next snap! Next snap! Yeah.
Tell the police.
No. You tell them.
You're right.
He caught him.
I'm gonna take care of it.
10 steps ahead of you, Prometheus.
John!
This man just stabbed her. His wife. Well, that's some Mortal Kombat punches. I ain't gonna lie, I'm rooting for Prometheus right now.
I told you, Oliver. I'm not gonna kill you. And you can't kill me.
Yes, Adrian. Yes, I can.
Out of nowhere. With a trank dart. Damn. This man ripped a bow through his body.
For anything that puts Adrian Chase in the electric chair.
All right, Sheila, I'll leave an injection this day, but I like your thinking.
Hello, Miss Williams. Long time no see.
Get away from her.
Please don't threaten me. I'm in mourning. Haven't you heard? The Green Arrow killed my wife earlier tonight.
Damn.
Year's missing. You wouldn't happen to know where he is, Quentin. Honestly, it doesn't look good, Oliver, disappearing under these circumstances.
You give me one good reason why I shouldn't have you arrested right now.
Because you don't want your friend back in pieces.
Damn.
Right? When I had Susan as my guest, I confessed to her that you'd helped me discover who I really am. That's what I'm gonna help you do, Oliver.
What? You couldn't be more specific than that. You're not gonna tell us more than that. You can't just walk away like that. What does he mean? What? Oh man, what is going on, you guys? I know you saw this amazing episode. I know you saw it. You had to have seen it. Man, this is probably gonna be in my top 5 of favorite Arrow episodes, because this episode was just too damn good. And who do we have to thank for that? Adrian Chase. I'm giving this whole episode to him and him alone. I'm just gonna give this whole episode to him. I felt like this dude did this episode. He played his role. He overplayed his role. He over delivered, but in a good way. Like, man, I am invested in Adrian Chase or Simmons or whatever, Prometheus. I am invested in this man, and I want this man to be Oliver's best villain yet. And so far, this man is showing me that he can be Oliver's best villain. I mean, the dialogue, the way he carried himself, the way he looked. I told you guys when I started reviewing this season and was introduced to this man that he had this crazy psychotic kind of vibe, man. And I knew it. And now I see why. I mean, the man is Prometheus. So these vibes that this man give off, it's like this man has a natural psychotic look, crazy look going on with him. And I'm just like, man, oh man. And what made this episode so great was that the fact that he, at every turn, he really had Oliver 10 steps behind him. I was just like, man, even towards the end when you thought that Oliver was gonna have the upper hand bringing his wife in, oh man, and then blaming it on the Arrow. I mean, look at what this man's done. He's turned the city against the Arrow. He's turned the police, the force against the Arrow. I mean, jeez. Oh man. Adrian Chase. Adrian Chase. You did it, bro. You are putting Oliver Queen on the ropes. You're putting the Arrow on the ropes. This man was freaking out this episode. This man couldn't think. This man didn't know what to do. You literally got this man in check. You got this man in the palm of your hand, and if you say sit, this man has to sit. God dang, that hasn't been done in a while. That hasn't been done in a while. And even when it was done in the past season, it hasn't even been done like this. Like, honestly, they couldn't have chosen a better person to play as Prometheus, because I don't know anything about Prometheus, but the way that the actor, Adrian Chase, the way that this man just looks, I feel like, hey, I don't know anything about Prometheus, but if I had to take a guess at what he'd be like, I would have to choose him, point blank. But so I'm giving this episode the performance to Adrian. On a side note, I mean, what is Felicity really getting herself into? I mean, you ought to know nothing comes good out of situations where you have to give to receive. That shit never ends well, ever, really. And I want to know, who is this organization that she's working for? How do they have all of this power? I mean, it looked like they were interns for Google walking around that facility and stuff like that. So who are these people, and how do they have all this power, and who is their real leader? Who is their real leader? I don't know, but Felicity, I feel like, is really digging a hole for herself. And the fact that these people have this technology that can, you know, they can see stuff through people's phones and stuff like that, you would think she would be putting her own team in danger. You know, the identity of her own team, because they all have cell phones, they all have technology in their bunker, in their secret hideout. So it's like, wouldn't she be putting them in danger too? That's how I feel, and I'm pretty sure everyone else is probably thinking the same thing. So going into this next episode, going into future episodes, I just want to know, what does Adrian Chase, what does Prometheus have in store for Oliver? Because he said he wants, you know, he said that Oliver showed him who he really was, so he wants to show him who he really is. And I'm just like, what is he gonna do? I mean, we know Oliver's a killer, so is he gonna manipulate his mind and turn him into an actual, you know, serial killer or something like that? I don't know. And I enjoyed them revealing that we finally got the confirmation that Talia was Ra's al Ghul's daughter. I mean, I knew that. I knew that much. I mean, from comics, TV show, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I guess they try to throw you off, you know, because in the season with Ra's al Ghul, it was said that he had a son. So I know when I thought about it, I was like, what? No, I know he has a daughter. But yeah, I mean, she's helping Prometheus. I wonder what their link is. And, you know, other than they both had their fathers killed by Oliver, the Green Arrow. But other than that, I mean, oh man. And who the hell was the guy with the knife? Who was the bum? Who was the bum that stabbed the detective guy? Who was that? Because I honestly don't think that was Prometheus. I really don't think it was Chase. I feel like maybe this is another threat to come. That's how I feel. I feel like maybe this is another threat to come, because that wasn't Prometheus' MO. I mean, quite frankly, he's a throwing star killer. He throwing stars, kunai, shurikens, that type of stuff. But this person used a simple old knife. So who is that? Who? I don't know, but I'm curious. So leading on to these future episodes, I want to know, what does Prometheus have planned for Oliver? How is he gonna change him and show him who he really is? What does Talia have to play into this? Whose grave is Felicity really digging? Whose grave? Or is it multiple graves? And Who is this knife wielding guy? Who is this Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers? We're gonna call him Michael Myers for right now, even though we didn't know his hoodie. We're either gonna call him Michael Myers, or the way he had that jacket and that hoodie, we're gonna call him Scar. Remember Scar from Full Metal Alchemist? As a matter of fact, we're gonna call that guy with the knife, the bum, we're gonna call him Scar, because he resembled him as far as his getup, his gear. And last but not least, before I close this out, I think this question is on everybody's mind. Right? It's on everybody's mind. Is it on your mind? Is it on your mind, Savage? Nah, bro. I'm thinking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What the fuck you talking about? Well, for everyone else that isn't hungry, I know the thing that's on my mind is, where the fuck is Evelyn? Where is she? Where's Artemis? That's the question that's on my mind. Where is Artemis? All right? These questions need to be answered, and I'm pretty sure they will be. But hey, as always, this has been my pleasure. I always enjoy these conversations with us, these reactions, these reviews, and thank you guys for tuning in. And hey, until next time, deuces. I hate you so fucking much. Hate you so fucking much.